Aloha everyone and welcome back to Hilo, Hawaii on this beautiful Aloha Friday. But it's not just any Aloha Friday, it is Kahiko Night at the 60th annual Merrie Monarch Festival. In just a few moments we're going to have another very special performance from the ladies of Kauai's very own Halau Kale Mokihana o Leina Ala. We'll also be speaking with Kumuhula Leina Ala Pavao Jardine ahead of tonight's competition and to kind of look back at the year they've had since winning last year's Hula Festival. We're also joined by our talented and wonderful musicians Nahoa. But first I want to start with my ohana over here. They're a little bit shy. This is my sister Samantha, my grandma, and my mom and boyfriend are off to the side. Hello, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. What has been the most exciting part of Merrie Monarch for you? This is being your first Merrie Monarch.
Just being in the stadium, feeling the energy. I know these girls have prepared for so long and they all did so amazing. So for me, it was, being able to see the variations of all the hulas. From each halau, I know it differs, the style. So for me, I'm definitely going to be returning next year.
And you are a former hula dancer. Tell everyone about your history with hula, all that stuff.
So I started dancing at the age of 5 with halau hula o ku'ule punua from the island of Kauai. And then I later on went on to dance for her son, Wallace Punua, for Rohotu.
Oh, beautiful. Love it. And grandma, everyone knows and loves you because this is my grandma, yeah. She, my tutu, this is her very first Merrie Monarch and she is so happy and excited to be here. But grandma, I know one thing you're excited for with it being Kahiko tonight is all the kane in malo, yeah?
Oh.
Don't tell Papa. Don't tell Papa.
Don't tell Papa. Yes, very much looking forward to tonight. The other part, they're important too. The hula dancers are very, very important, but male dancers are important too. So looking forward to that.
Love it. And you also checked out the craft fair. Did you buy anything yet, Grandma?
Not yet. Still scouting around.
She's scouting. She doesn't want to do too much damage to the wallet. Thank you guys for joining us here. I want to pull in Kumuhula Leina Ala right now. We just spoke with her in our noon show, This Is Now. So thank you to everyone tuning into this extended stream of Hawaii News Now. Aloha Kumu. Tell us, ahead of tonight's competition, what do you, where do you want your girls, the mindset to be? How are you guys preparing for tonight?
The journey, right? Remember, I talk about the journey. And so their mindset needs to be at Nohili. They need to be at Polehale. In order to manifest, there's no other way. Like, they have to be there. They have to be focused, thinking about all the ohana that welcomed us to that area. And, we got in there and we cleaned and we take care of that area. And we plan to continue doing that. But all of that, just immersing ourselves in that area, that's what we need to do tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. And you also are prepared a very special lei style, the lei paha paha. Can you tell people about that?
The lei limu is not often worn in hula, especially at Merrie Monarch, because it's very time consuming to gather. But we went and we learned exactly how to gather correctly. And what we mean by that is our limu population right now is in major decline, much so because of a lot of the changes in how we operate in Hawaii. A lot of our rivers, the waters have been sent off in another direction, and we need all those things to go out to the ocean to help to produce our limu. Anyhow, we learned all about that, and that's what the journey is about. And so we are wearing limu paha paha this evening and kauna'oa as well, much of which was gathered, of course, on Kauai, all of which was gathered on Kauai. And we're going to combine that together, taking everybody, adding to that, right? We want all of the elements involved, and seeing the golden kauna'oa that blankets the shores of Polehale will just help us to whisk everyone over to Kauai.
Yeah, well, Kauai is in the house tonight. Kumu, I also have to say, I wore this shirt.
Yes, you have Kauai and Ni'ihau.
Kauai and Ni'ihau.
We are one.
Definitely, got to rep, the island pride a little bit. And speaking of Ni'ihau, last night, the Miss Aloha Hula performance, your daughter Breeze Pavao performed and honored Ni'ihau. Anyone you want to tell us a little bit about that, Mele?
Sure. Well, Breeze, coming up, honey, you tell. Go ahead.
So my Kahiko Mele, He Mele no Ni'iha, was written by my great-great-grandfather, Moses Vehekiala Kalua i Kahaka Olana Kiale. And it I hope I took everybody on that journey with me from Ki'i Landing all the way down to Pu'uvai, where his father, my great-great-great-grandfather, built his church, Iupile, and it is there that the people of Ni'ihau get together to honor Keakua, and I was able to bring Iupile and bring my ohana of Ni'ihau to the Merrie Monarch stage, which is not something that is done very often. So it's a great honor of mine. And my awana, Waia Kanaio and Ni'ihau, or also known as Kalana Ni'ihau, was just over the top fun. You know, I had the best musicians in town, and it was just so enjoyable. You know, I felt that I had people on the edge of their seats wanting to get up and hula with me, and you know, to see the smiles across the audience and just see everybody having so much fun, just enjoying my hula really meant a lot, and it was just enjoyable.
Well, first runner-up, I mean, that is something to be extremely proud of. We were all right there watching you, and it was just absolutely stunning to witness and watch. Kumu, you were also watching her, and I recall looking at you and just the look on your face. What were you feeling in that moment?
You know, we had the blessed opportunity to spend time on Ni'ihau. And we dove really, really deep into this. And I think there was a greater calling in all of this entire journey. Our ohana really, really came together for this. We were able to go to the onehanau of her kupuna. So as I saw her dance up there, it was as if we were back on Ni'ihau and she was on that sand, you know, there. And it was special. I was filled with pride. I was filled with, you know, gratitude for everyone that helped us on this journey. You know, the Robinson Ohana, which they really embraced us and supported us and knew our intentions were pure, and just everything fell into place perfectly. Yeah,
it was wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing that. I'm going to let you get set for your performances. Breeze Pavao, of course, the first runner-up at Miss Aloha Hula. We also want to give a shout out to the winner, the new Miss Aloha Hula 2023. She hails from Halau, Kala'o Nohimai o Ha'ehae. Her name is Agnes Renee Lehivahiva Ikapuliona Makua Thronis Brown. She danced about her hometown of Kaneohe last night, and she clinched the title in front of a packed Edith Kanakaole Stadium. So that was Miss Aloha Hula, the first night of competition. The Wahine soloists, 12 women took to the stage in Kahiko and Awana, and tonight is the first night of the group performances where they will be taking the stage for their Kahiko numbers, more traditional, ancient style. You'll see a lot of implements, pahu, ipu, all those kind of old-fashioned chants. But for now, we are going to have one more hanaho performance. If you're watching our show at This Is Now at noon, you saw these ladies once before. Now you're going to see them one more time. Ladies, the floor is yours. Aloha hiku haina hike kun kila kila ho wale aloha Oke one kaulana hagu no hili hapu ihua paponola itopoli Nahala ona haumapuana hena ue hoe ike one ake kai haina ia mai he ana kapuana Huanani ka
haina iana Ea na kapuana Uana ni kauahika Ma lie
The ladies of Halau Kale Mokihana Olena Ala, featuring a very special performance by their kumu. Oh, wow. Mahalo nui kumu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about, being here in Hilo Town. Pop-up hula performances in the park. Can it get any better? I think not. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this extended stream of This Is Now. One more time, we're going to remind you about the broadcast schedule. Tonight is Hula Kahiko. It starts at 6 o'clock. We will be airing it online on K5 and on our homepage, Merrie Monarch, HawaiiNewsNow.com/Merrie Monarch. You have all the details and information there. That does it for me here in Hilo. Thank you so much for tuning in to This Is Now. Have a great day. Aloha.